Why has Russia remained unconquered for so long? What is it about this vast nation that has thwarted so many invaders throughout history? The answer lies in its geography, a formidable natural fortress. This is a land of extremes, a vast tapestry of icy plains, towering mountains, and dense forests that stretch as far as the eye can see. Russia's sheer size is its first line of defense, an immense barrier that few have managed to cross. It spans 11 time zones, stretching from the Baltic Sea to the Pacific Ocean, a testament to its vastness. Its vastness has exhausted and defeated many would-be conquerors, from Napoleon to Hitler, who underestimated the challenges posed by this land. Russia is a land of many faces, each one more daunting than the last. From the frozen tundra of Siberia to the rugged peaks of the Caucasus Mountains, its diverse terrain has shaped its destiny and its resilience. This is a land where nature itself seems to stand guard, protecting the heart of Russia from invaders with its formidable landscapes. Throughout history, countless armies have dared to challenge Russia's might, only to be met with fierce resistance. Few have lived to tell the tale, their dreams of conquest shattered by the untamable land of Russia. Winter in Russia is not merely a season, it is a force of nature. Temperatures plummet to unimaginable depths, turning the landscape into a frozen wasteland. Rivers freeze solid, becoming icy highways for weeks on end. The snow falls relentlessly, burying everything in its path. For centuries, the Russian winter has been a formidable ally in the nation's defense. Napoleon's Grande Armée learned this lesson the hard way in 1812. The French emperor led his troops into Russia at the head of a seemingly invincible force. He did not anticipate the ferocity of the Russian winter. The cold, the snow, and the lack of supplies decimated his army. Beyond the unforgiving climate, Russia is protected by a network of natural barriers. The Ural Mountains, a formidable range stretching from north to south, form a natural divide between European Russia and Siberia. These mountains have historically served as a significant obstacle to invading forces. Russia's many rivers, including the Volga, Don, and Dnieper, are not just waterways, they are formidable defensive lines. These rivers, often wide and deep, have served as natural moats, slowing down and dividing invading armies. Adding to these natural defenses are the vast forests of Russia, the Taiga. These dense woodlands, stretching for thousands of miles, have provided cover for Russian forces and hindered the movement of invaders. History is littered with the wreckage of failed invasions of Russia. Napoleon's disastrous campaign of 1812 stands as a stark reminder of the perils of challenging Russia on its home turf. The Grande Armée, initially over 600,000 strong, marched into Russia seeking a decisive victory. They found only death and defeat in the face of the Russian winter and the scorched earth tactics of the Russian army. Napoleon's retreat from Moscow was a chaotic rout. The once mighty French army was reduced to a shadow of its former self, decimated by hunger, disease, and relentless Russian attacks. Napoleon's defeat in Russia marked a turning point in his reign and European history. Section 5. The Ghosts of Afghanistan, a modern warning. The Soviet Union's ill-fated intervention in Afghanistan in the 20th century offers another cautionary tale. Despite their military might, the Soviets found themselves bogged down in a protracted and unwinnable conflict. The rugged terrain of Afghanistan, coupled with the fierce resistance of the Afghan Mujahideen, proved a potent combination. The Soviet-Afghan War drained Soviet resources and sapped morale, contributing to the eventual collapse of the Soviet Union. This conflict serves as a stark reminder that even in the modern era, military superiority is no guarantee of victory against a determined adversary fighting on their own land. In Section 6, Forged in Fire and Ice, the Birth of a Fortress. Russia's formidable geography is the product of millions of years of geological processes, a testament to the relentless forces of nature that have shaped it. The collision of tectonic plates thrust up the Ural Mountains, creating a formidable barrier across the heart of the Eurasian continent, a natural fortress that has stood the test of time. Volcanic activity and erosion shaped the landscape, carving out river valleys and giving rise to the vast plains that characterize much of Russia. These plains stretch endlessly, offering both beauty and challenges to those who traverse them. The repeated advance and retreat of glaciers during ice ages further sculpted the land, leaving behind fertile soil and vast networks of lakes and rivers. These glacial movements have etched a complex tapestry of waterways and fertile grounds. These processes, spanning millennia, have created a land of remarkable geographical diversity, a land that is both beautiful and unforgiving. From the icy tundras to the lush forests, Russia's landscape tells a story of resilience and transformation. Section 7. Can Russia be conquered? The question of whether Russia can be conquered is a complex one. History tells us that a traditional invasion aiming to occupy and control the vast expanse of Russia is a fool's errand. The sheer size of the country, coupled with its harsh climate and challenging terrain, makes such an undertaking logistically impossible. Any invading force would face the daunting prospect of maintaining supply lines over thousands of miles, battling not only the Russian military but also the elements themselves. Moreover, the Russian people have a long and proud history of resistance against invaders. Section 8. The Achilles heel of a giant. While a traditional invasion of Russia is highly unlikely to succeed, there are other ways to weaken or destabilize the country. Economic sanctions, cyber warfare, and political interference can all be used to undermine Russia's power and influence on the world stage. Furthermore, internal divisions, social unrest, and economic hardship can create vulnerabilities that adversaries might exploit. It is in these areas, rather than on the traditional battlefield, where the true challenges to Russia's security lie. Maintaining internal stability, fostering economic prosperity, and adapting to the evolving nature of warfare will be crucial for Russia to navigate the challenges of the 21st century. Section 9. A land of resilience. Russia is a land of paradoxes, a place of immense beauty and unforgiving hardship, where the vastness of its landscapes mirrors the depth of its cultural and historical complexities. It is a country of rich history and an uncertain future where the past and present coexist in a delicate balance. Its geography, a double-edged sword, has shaped its destiny in profound ways, influencing its politics, economy, and the very fabric of its society. This vast land has provided a shield against invaders while also fostering a sense of isolation and self-reliance among its people who have learned to endure and adapt. As Russia navigates the complexities of the 21st century, its geography will continue to play a pivotal role, shaping its interactions with the world and its internal development. Understanding the interplay between Russia's land, its people, and its history is essential for comprehending the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead for this enigmatic nation, a nation that has always been a land of resilience. Russia, the giant with feet of clay, remains a land of enduring fascination and unpredictable potential, a place where the past informs the future and resilience is a way of life.